Welcome from Munich. We have the LG G4c here in the middle. Brand new smartphone. LG just announced a few weeks after they announced their flagship product, the G4. But the G4c is interesting because it's a little bit smaller. The specs are a little bit less good as we have usually with the mini products by Samsung. So the S6 mini, when it comes out, probably has similar specs to the G4c, I guess. And to the right, I just added one more smartphone that's is a little bit smaller, 4.7 inches, but has actually similar specs to the C. Just so you guys can see that maybe the LG Spirit is also interesting for you guys for around 200 bucks. I guess this will be around the 300 US dollar price range, and this is of course at the 600-700 without the contract. So let me just put this to the side. This was just a little demonstration. We will of course test these in comparison in the future a little bit further. Now the LG G4c is interesting because it's also a little bit curved here. You will see that when I put, for example, an Apple iPhone 6 on top, that there is a little bit of space here between the two, and you can also see that they are exactly the same size. And both this actually has a 5-inch screen and this has a 4.7-inch screen. Still the G4c has the same size as an iPhone, which is again quite interesting. But of course, in terms of thickness, the iPhone wins because we have here a huge battery of 2540 milliamps. Also quite good is here that we have the 5 megapixel front camera. On the back we have an 8 megapixel front camera, volume rocker on and off switch, and just a flashlight. And compared again here to the LG G4, here you can see we have of course a few more sensors here, and the speaker is also quite different. This is also available as a plastic back cover. Then they will look a little bit more compatible to each other, but of course here the leather back LG G4 will be the one I think that most people will buy. So again, here just on the bottom, micro USB microphone. On the top we have here the headset port and another microphone, and on the sides of course there is nothing, but we can take off the back cover, and then you will see that we have of course the battery already inside here with the 2540 milliamp battery, the micro SD and micro SIM card here on top, and nothing else here on the back. It's also not waterproof, but NFC is also quite important, so that can't be missing here, as you can see also. So once we double tap it here, you can see right away that it's a good looking Android 5.0 here running. We can try out those cameras. You can see the front 5 megapixel camera with of course a little bit of a stabilization built in, but here we can also, for example, shoot a few pictures of the view, which is quite good here in Munich. But we can also flip around the camera, and then you will see that the back camera is even faster, has an even better 8 megapixel resolution. And actually, let me check if we can shoot even more than full HD videos. Would be quite interesting, but usually you can't. And actually, I can't even check it out if I see that right, because there's not too many specs here. Actually, yeah, full HD is the maximum that you could shoot here with the LG G4c. So this was just a really short hands-on. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. With my YouTube channel, more information, details of the LG G4c will of course come soon when it comes to market. Otherwise, beautiful phone, but of course I think it should not have the G4 name, because the specs are maybe half as good with the 1 GB of RAM internally, 8 gigs of memory, and also otherwise just a HD screen of 1280 x 720 pixel, not even a quad HD or full HD like the bigger brother has here, the LG G4. So thank you much again. Don't forget to subscribe, and this was the LG G4c in a really short hands-on and comparison video.